She said, I don't know how you stay in control, but you keep doing it. Well, it is the sun. And frankly, coming into union with God, it's just what it is. I mean, first off, what I do in union with God behind closed doors is none of your fucking business. It's just not. And like Dolores Cannon said, most people think God is a man. If God were anything, God would be a woman. God is creation. So you have to have that feminine energy to create. So coming into union with God and birthing the new earth. This would now I understand that, how did you do it? Well, did you come to earth and find the devil? There's not a tarot reader you can go to that doesn't have the Capricorn devil running around the earth angel trying to figure it out. And so we came into union with God. So you can go check with the tarot readers. They'll give you the news. I've been waiting for Chosen 144. I knew he was going to get it sooner or later. And he did. And so did Mystic 9. So it's simple enough. And as far as the salamander, that's amazing that Mystic 9 said that, because I can remember the night of my accident in the oil field. The parking lot was covered with salamanders. So that's kind of neat that you would say that. Anyway, it's in the past, so we won't talk about that. Anyway, yeah, I mean, he said they think if there was a little story with that. I can remember one Halloween in Sunnyvale off of Highway 20, coming back from Dallas, Texas. It's the first time I can remember seeing someone with what I like to call glazed donut face. Coming back from Dallas, and I flipped a car, I don't know how many times. Got out, got the passenger out. Hysterical, but not a scratch on her. Highway patrol gets there, and he's like, is everyone out there? He says, who's in there? We're right here. And he stopped. He had this odd look about him. Who was driving? I was like, I was. Here, can you my ID? He's like, you were driving that car? It's like, yeah. He's like, are you okay? It's like, yeah, why? So, well, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get you out of that car. Yeah, it's just what it is. We just kind of popped out. It wasn't that big a deal. Anyway, thank you for that, Mystic 9. And yeah, I don't really care what people do on baby Gaia, because that would be Earth's name is Gaia. That's what they like to call her. So it is. And you all basically have that Mother Earth. No. It's the Mother Earth. It's just we're changing that shit up. That never worked, because you treat her like your mother. And when you have diabolical mother energy around the twin flame journey for others, and it's what I mean. How many Earth angels found these Capricorn devils? I found 6 of them, and birthed one, or participated. And with all of these family issues and shit that's going on, I just got remarried. I got remarried to God, and it's in there. It tells you about the INFJ Earth Angel ascending into union with God. So it's right there. It's in the written word is right there for you. So you can argue with that. You can argue with the power of the written word. Simple enough. We would appreciate you keeping your demon hooves off of our baby. It's just what it is. I mean, you can bang your horns into the wall. You can chase your tail. You can do whatever trigger demons do. Simple enough. However, it does open the doorways for new rules and regulations to come in with your feet on the baby. It's just what it is. I mean, if you're going to have your feet on the baby, at least keep them clean. At least have clean feet on the baby. Simple enough. Yes, don't spit on the baby. It's not good to be spitting on the baby. Rednecks are going to hate that, but once I lock that into their minds about spitting on the baby, don't spit on baby Earth. It's just, and now some people, they're just going to be walking around and you will have to do something about those people. Simple enough. They say don't mess with Texas and fucking, and then everyone calls it trash box Texas because everyone messes with it. That's what it is. But with a lot of the criminal element, on the planet, about child crimes, things of that nature, the Eastern Island Files, things like that. That just really gets them hyped up. So I mean, if they would look at the fucking Earth like they do those situations, and keep those demon hooves off the baby, it's simple enough. We don't need demon hooves on our baby. They've got like, and then they claw shit up, and I can't think of anything better than leaving diabolical evil mothers with El Diablo. I think a lot of the guys will appreciate that, and most of the women will appreciate that. We'll just leave all of the diabolical women with El Diablo, and ascend out of that. Now the question is where are the other ascended masters? Because I mean, they don't know how you keep getting. I've done this before, so it's fucking. I'm a cheater. I've cheated on God. So we've decided to have joint custody between us and the baby. Simple enough. Now, any holidays that God doesn't make a disaster for you, you're all invited to see the baby. You're all invited to see the new earth. Simple enough. Odd weekends, you're all welcome on odd weekends. Simple enough. Other than that, it's just what it is. I mean, some people manifest love, some people manifest money, some people manifest the new earth, and it's just what it is. If you didn't ascend to the new earth, well, then applications are available. Fucking within, you would have to go within, fill out an application, and ascend. Simple enough. You have to work your way up the ladder, up the ascension ladder. Simple enough. Simple enough. Simple enough. And then maybe you too can share in the loving joy of a bouncing baby earth. Simple enough. Simple enough. I can't think of anything better than to leave diabolical mothers with El Diablo. Simple enough. You can't have a new baby earth and a union with God and not have a special place for diabolical moments. So what did we learn? It's what it is. When mommy's diabolical, then you just ascend and leave them behind with El Diablo. Simple enough. Simple enough. It's not that. Yeah, the economic crisis has already started. Yeah, and now that the economic crisis has already started, I hope everyone's prepared. I hope everyone's prepared for the new digital financial system that we've all been getting ready for. Simple enough. Now, how these individuals that are trying to look for a way to smooth things over with God work out their child support payment, or at least rent on Earth. Simple enough, because I know they want to stay. So that's what it is. They'll have to find a way to pay rent. So you can't be living on a baby Earth and not paying rent. It's just not feasible. Simple enough. Who knows where this is going to go, but we're going to have fun with it. And we're going. Once you speak it, I can't pull the shit out of the rabbit's hat until you speak it into existence. Hell, I've been waiting for months. We've had the written word. I've been throwing it out there, and then it took you saying it. So since you were talking about them worried about Pisces, they want to set the Earth Angel on fire. Is that true? Is that true? Well, what they want for another is what they want for themselves. So to El Diablo they go. To El Diablo they go. It's that easy. It doesn't. And she just said it. She said, these people get instant karma. So they would need to pay attention to how they treat the star seeds and things of that nature. And my lesson, and I have no problem telling you that, my lesson is not to abuse my power. So I'm just going to take myself out of the situation. Since they sacrificed the Earth Angel, since I'll let y'all handle that. Yes, what is that, y'all? That's a you problem. That's a you problem. They're worried about setting me on fire and me walking out of it. So I'm not really fucking too concerned about any of that. Really not too concerned about any of that. However, evil shit that diabolical mommies do, they get left with El Diablo. Sounds good enough. I don't care what they believe. Whatever they believe is true. Because they believe it. That's their belief system. And if they can do it, well, then so can I. If they can do it, so can I. And yes, you can't even prove that I don't already have your nose. Pisces got your nose, and we birthed the new earth. Now, people talking about being on the new earth, where are those individuals at? Where are those individuals at? Just where are these glowing ascended beings on your planet? Because we're scattered about here, there, and everywhere. But how many of you did they try to sacrifice? That's my question. That's my question. Because, I mean, it takes a lot of unalive energy to birth something new. It takes a lot of unalive energy to birth something new. And, I mean, them wanting to martyr, wanting the earth angel to martyr themselves. No. That's like asking Jesus to die for your sins. And what comes around goes around. No. If they're still sinning, well then they can go ahead and pass on for Jesus' sins this time. We're all sinners. Simple enough. However, Reiki, it's just what it is. You have to have positive healing intentions to manifest with it. And I mean, it says very clearly on this card, I mean, any Reiki master or student of Jeffrey Allen's at Mind Valley, or Vishen Lakiani's students with Jose Silva Mind Control, they would understand rockets of desire, chi ball manifestation, and magicians use sigils, and we basically use sacred symbols with sacred alchemy. So by using the sacred symbols with sacred alchemy, weird shit's happen. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. But there's a huge difference between angel magic and this demonology shit that they're doing, because I mean, they're obviously going to fail against God, and they can't create without our energy, and they don't have that anymore. They don't have that anymore, and we utilized it for something way better. It's just what it is. Simple enough. So and I mean, there's plenty of words you can go and read. You can go and read the words and figure it out for yourself, because one thing that we can't change, some things just can't be changed. The sacrificing the earth angel karma, those karmics will be stuck in that karma. There's nothing they can do about that. So that's what it is. The group karma aspect, nothing they can do about that. It's just what it is. No one's coming to save them. And I mean, that's what they told you for so long. However, the earth angels, they're out there with a business, the healers, the teachers, the mentors, the individuals that they were trying to block. Stop. I know how to clear those blocks. I know how to remove that karma. So I'm a karma earth angel. So by going after people like that actually fucking matter, and leaving everyone that doesn't matter behind to figure it out for themselves, that's what it is. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And they can figure out how to take better care of the earth that they're living on. And yeah, it's just what it is. I'm not concerned about any of that. So, the traps that they're trying to set are just traps that they're going to fall in. So, that's what it is. Let's do an angel oracle read, shall we? Do. Expect many more weird things to be happening. Things that you never thought possible, because we're doing things that haven't ever been done before. It's a new earth, so expect new things to be happening. And all of these people that are scrambling, trying to figure out how to beat the earth angel, they can't. We came into union with God. They're trying to beat God, and God's just smacking them around. God's giving them he's keeping his pimp hand strong. Simple enough. And like I said, you may hear me say he sometimes, but motherfucker God, it really doesn't matter. Motherfucker God. The whole aspect is, if God were anything, it would be a woman, because it would have to. There's creation aspect to that. The Most High Creator. And now, when I hear Mystic Nine talking about ascending up into the magnum opus, or the great work, that's what it is with these master alchemists. Where are these individuals? Not the fakes, not the frauds, not the phonies. Where are these real? Because it's what it is. If you weren't a master alchemist, they wouldn't be trying to stop you. And that's why I let, if two shall see, so shall it be. And then I bring it into fruition, at least for me, because we have to think about ourselves sometimes. Sometimes we do have to think about ourselves. And it's what it is. I mean, people trying to block your manifestations, And I agree. I would have to agree with Zenzo. Everything that they block just leaves room for something better to come on. I can't think of anything better than the new earth and leaving everybody behind on the old one. Simple enough. I mean, now they would have to prove without the light triggering their demons, without the divine light triggering their demons, that they weren't left behind in fear as triggered demons in hell. Simple enough. Simple enough. It's not that hard to figure out. Not that hard to figure out. And that's what it is. I mean, now keep in mind, will you have problems with me? Yes, I've lost a starseed. I will never fucking be okay from that. Ever. There's no therapy. There's no getting over that shit. That's what it is. Memories are memories, and you want to keep those things close, and you don't want to let shit like that happen again. You just don't want to let that shit happen again. Simple enough. Simple enough. And I mean, you know, if you wake up one time with somebody, oh my God, how are you still alive? It's just what it is. You really don't have a fear of that dumb shit anymore. Simple enough. My biggest failure is death. So it's only up from there. It's only up from there. Multiple times. When your biggest failure is death a couple of times, chances are it's only up from there. It's only up from there. Now there's a lot of that Phoenix rising energy in the cards. And I would know that is the Leo rising Phoenix energy. So we have to pay attention to those. Those are a problem. Those are a problem, and it's because it's a fire sign, and it takes a lot. Once you have a twin flame situation, and whatever. Once you have that energy in the cards, and you have Leos in their fire signs, that's what it is. I mean, once you have that twin flame match, well, then it takes a Leo to strike that shit before you ascend. It takes that jealous, because it's what y'all keep saying. It's a Leo witch that's using fire magic. That's what it is. So when she uses that fire magic, it lights that match, and then you just fucking throw it over there on their side of hell. Simple enough. And ascend out of that, because multiple readers have been talking about there being a Leo firebender just playing with fire magic and shit. So y'all go talk to her about her striking the twin flame match before I left it all behind. It's simple enough. It's what it is. I mean, you just light the match. Let them light the match. They lit it. I threw it. It's what it is. I just kind of threw that shit away. Simple enough. Simple enough. Simple enough. I mean, you've got a lot of that third party energy in the cards, and I agree with that. So it's like me, God, and Gaia. Simple enough. I wanted to go with Commissioner Gordon, but we couldn't find one of those. You don't have a Commissioner Gordon in America. Commissioner Gordon would represent a public official that can't be fucking bought, can't be corrupted, and there's no such thing. All of these fucks are corruptible and have a price. There's a price for their soul. They have no soul. So not having a soul and being projections of NPC backdrop energy, simple enough. That's what it is. And knowing that whatever kind of forbidden shit they did with Jinn, you guys will have to worry about these people. Don't trust no one. I mean, especially me. I'm protected, so and I don't want anyone in my protection. So that's what it is. Oh, maybe we can trust him to let us use his protection. No, you can't. You can't trust me to get in my protection. You can't. It's just what it is. Simple enough. No. You've been left behind. The door is shut. Bloop. I've shut that shit. Simple enough. Simple enough. So, that being understood, because I'm looking for people that have ascended into the Divine White Light Union. And if I can't find people that ascended into Divine White Light Union, well, then it's lonely at the top with God. And that's fine. It's fine. I don't have you can read. There's words that can be read. Simple enough. My job's not to abuse my power. And with God throwing y'all around and burning man and storms and shit, it's just what it is. It keeps me from abusing my power, and y'all are getting thrown the fuck around with storms and unalive magic and all that other weird shit. And yes, thank you, Light Path 144. It is that shit is all over the globe, because that's what they have been saying. These people have traveled around from one voodoo witch doctor to the next, and none of that shit bothers me. I'm not affected by any of that. It's just what it is. And when I hear Mystic Nine saying, you won't believe all the things that they've tried. No, that's just it. You won't believe all the things that I've seen. It's just what it is. I mean, if you could believe all the things that I've seen with my astral sight, well, then you would understand I'm not seeing those things anymore. And that energy had to go somewhere. Whatever astral entities they were playing with, that energy had to go somewhere. It's not here. I cleared the space. So I took your advice. You said, you need a good space clearing. So I did that shit. But that energy has to go somewhere. So where it goes, that's not my problem. I didn't send it. So hopefully it goes back to the sender. Now, y'all say it just bounces off of me and hits any fucking random dense human around me. And I can't do anything about that. I can't. You would have to talk to them. You would have to talk to the random dense humans around me. Simple enough. That's what it is. I don't care. I just really don't care. Simple enough. I just don't. It's just what it is. I'm not involved in any of that shit, and getting me involved in that was the dumbest thing they could have ever done. By far, the dumbest thing they could have ever done. Simple enough. Simple enough. Anyway, so yeah, we're Chosen 144 said there's an alchemist that's about to manifest something huge, and I can't think of anything bigger than Earth. It's just what is the new Earth. It's because we want to go into the new Earth, and that's the thing. Who has ascended? Who has ascended into the new Earth? Because it's simple enough. I mean, you've got groups that wanted to leave someone behind, only to find out that they were left behind. Loki was the key. It's just what it is. I can't do anything about it. I kept the key, so and I locked them out. So that's what it is. Did they ascend into the crown? Yeah, no, they keep trying to steal the crown. If they were trying to steal the crown, well, you can't have thieves in the new Earth. So that shit's not allowed. We don't allow that. Simple enough. So you have to make the changes, not keep up with the same old shit. And whatever kinds of things are being exposed by the sun, I've got enough problems. If the sun's exposing shit, I've got enough exposure to worry about. So out there, it's like out there. It's not anywhere here. I'm not. Do you see me exposed? No. I'm exposing shit. So I will have my own problems. And it's what it is. And, I mean, anyone that now knows, oh God, he's divinely protected, there's nothing we can do. And then, they still have that fucking broken thinking. They can target the people that got them into this mess. It's what it is. I don't care. I'm not worried about any of that shit. Simple. That's usually what happens. I mean, it's fucking the wheel of karma. That's what it is. You can promote peace, love, all that shit all you want to. Once people realize that they have gotten caught up in something they can't get out of, well, then you end up with a bunch of dumb, panicky animals. It's like Men in Black. They're dumb, panicky animals. And I can't think of anything better than the Men in Black at this point. It's just what it is. Just what it is. But when I hear that shit in the cards about, they want to experiment. No. I just, with the FOSS, the surveillance and shit, the being monitored. I mean, I don't mind. I've got the little thing that saves me money on my car insurance in the car. But I mean, other than that, the tracking devices and all the phones do that. So it's just what it is. AI snitch software. I mean, it's a simple Google search. So I'm well aware of all of that shit. However, do I agree with it? No. I really don't care. Being surrounded by astral entities and shit, and these people will be as well. You can't have one. You can't have one individual surrounded by light beings, and not have the opposite of people surrounded by dark beings. Simple enough. I can't do anything about shadow people and shit chasing these fools around. I don't care. It's not my problem. That's their incarnation. They chose that. I can't believe in my light beings, and shadow people. Yeah, I know. I believe in all that shit. I've been there. I left that. If I've got these happening, chances are I can activate my astral sight and follow the light. And that's what I did. So simple enough. And I mean, knowing when you hear that, most people, when they hear that, it takes 6 months to develop Reiki for astral vision exercises. People don't go to the gym 10 minutes a day, much less sit down and be still. Fucking be still. That's the furthest thing from a human being's mind. They're too busy doing shit. They're too busy human doing instead of human being for 10 minutes. Simple enough. Anyway, yeah, it'll start unfolding. She said, well, okay, we can't figure this shit out. What's going to happen next? Well, we birthed the new Earth. It's kind of been here. It's been here for a long time. You just have to ascend to get there. And if, they're trying to block Pisces ascension, then they're only blocking their own, and they don't know any better. They're being left. It's called those left's prophecy. They're trying to not be left behind by doing the one thing that gets them left the fuck behind. Some people. God is all that is. Angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light has to be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself as well as what I read. It's the whole point about not talking about shit because the devil will ruin it. Now, y'all spoke it into y'all supported it. Y'all spoke it into existence. So go argue with the ones that spoke it into existence. Pisces, you don't have to explain yourself. I know I don't. Simple enough. They're waiting to see what's going to happen next, and I just fucking told you. Simple enough. Simple enough. I like this new system. Wait until the reader. As soon as I hear a reader go, I don't know what's going on here. I fill in the blanks. It's that simple. It's that simple. They've already gave the energy up to that point. I fill in the gap, and the fuck is manifested. It's in fruition. Energy is energy. Everything is energy. So if you're dealing with spirit, and if two shall see, so shall it be. It's what it is. If it's a good deal for you and it's a good deal for me, and we give it to God, the shit comes to fruition. That's what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. I told these people a long time ago, my intent is infallible. They don't believe that shit. Now, oh God, how does he keep getting on it? Well, my intentions are infallible. So I told you that. So it's what it is. Fucking nobody's any better than anyone else. What have they done for God lately? They don't give a shit about anything else but themselves, which is understandable. I mean, that's what it is. You got too many people playing God in others' lives, and now God's playing God in their lives, and that's just beautiful. That's beautiful shit. I mean, you can't have these readers calling out natural disasters on the holidays, and then me be able to name them after the evil karmic's children. Freedom is currently upside down, but we don't read reversals here. We don't read reversals. The card came out upside down. You can feel like your freedom's upside down, and I really don't care. I don't care. Love, because love's in the upright. Love from the past is in the upright. Aww. They said they didn't want to give Pisces their flowers. Pisces, here's your flowers. Aww. And you have a baby, because it's just what it is. I mean, Pisces, if I take your nose, which is what I just did. I just took your nose. I took everyone's nose, but knowing that Pisces has been picked on, bullied, because you are the most spiritual, and that harvesting energy off of one Pisces to me is harvesting energy off of all Pisces. And I can't be calling my energy back and not let you confirmation, not let you know to call your energy back. What do we got? That was a big bang. I can't find the other phone. It's what it is. Go look at your own time. I missed it. Anyway, I think it was 2700. Go back. Did you hear the? That's what it is. Go back to the timestamp, because that's what it is. So anyway, abundance is upside down. Abundance is upside down. Die, my friends at work. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Like this kid and I mean, that's the thing. When I hear this energy in the cards, especially Mystic 9, shout out to Mystic 9, when I heard her say, do you see the sun? Do you see all the angels around this motherfucker? Where is that person? That's who I'm looking for. Where is that person? That's what it is. I mean, that's what it is. My people can get in touch with their people, things of that nature. Things of that nature. And it's what it is. I mean, when it comes to people with spiritual gifts, I like to be baffled. I like people to scare the shit out of me with their gifts. Most people don't like that, but me personally, I love that shit. Simple enough. And now that these people have realized that their abilities just suck. I mean, they failed. They're failures. And they don't want to admit that, but they have no choice because they're absolute failures. If my biggest failure is death, what the fuck makes you think theirs is going to be a success? So, and yeah, that was some good shit. Mystic Now was talking about the representation of the salamander, and that's one of the things that has stuck in my mind for quite some time. So walking across a dirt patch and there being salamanders everywhere, and then falling on your head. Now, it's just what it is. Just what it is. Anyway, shit's in the past. And you got to keep in mind, I mean, my intentions at all times, doesn't matter how nice I am, doesn't matter how mean I am. My intentions for you are not to lay in a bed for fucking years begging for God to get out of it. Simple. No, that's my intention. I don't give a shit how nice I have to be to you, how mean I have to be. It's what it is. It's like you either don't lay in bed begging to live for years, or you get the fuck out of the bed and you get to live. Hey, party! That's what it is. I mean, knowing that the village chooses the shaman, and now all these people have the fucking shamanic bloodline curse. That's what it is. You just move it forward. You birth the new earth. You ascend to that shit, and you leave it all behind. Simple enough. It takes a village to raise the child, and let's face it. I mean, look under your feet. What kind of a job have you done? Have you done a good job? Have you really truly done a good job taking care of baby Gaia? No, then fucking that's what it is, like a CPS case. Just you don't deserve to fucking have custody of the child. Confirmation. So much fun with this. So I mean, when it comes to the new Earth, you can see it on odd weekends if you're available, and on the holidays that God doesn't make an absolute natural disaster. So that's what it is. That's what it is. He said these people were challenging God, and the earth angel was working with God. It's co-creation with the divine. Do you expect that shit to be pretty? You have the wrath of God fighting your battles, and you expect that shit to be pretty. How does God fight your battles for you? Does he do that with like a stick? Stop that. See, like a ruler. So you come up with a ruler and stop, like a nun. Stop that. Put your wrist out and slap on the wrist. But no, it's in Florida. We don't need you anymore. New York, state of emergency. New Jersey, fuck you, you stink anyway. I mean, when I hear that in the cards, yeah, you need to write this down. When I hear that in the cards, they can't wait to see what's going to happen next. A baby planet. Cool. So take care of it like it's a baby. I have came to your house and dropped a fucking baby off at your doorstep. Now, when you go out and you open the door and you look down at the doorstep, you're going to see Earth. Cool. Take care of that shit like you're the fire station. You won't have any problems. I said just abandoned Earth at your front door. Bah! Fucking joke. And I took your nose. And I left Earth in a basket at your front doorstep. So it is. Take care of that shit as if it were your own. And if you don't fucking ascend, if you're not on your destiny, if you can't take care of the planet like it's your own, then it's just what it is. We'll have to take the planet away from you. Or you away from the planet, one or the other. One of you's got to go. We'll let the majority vote on that. So much fun with this shit. So spirituality is supposed to be fun. This is why they can't figure out how Pisces is doing it. We're going to the universe with the eyes of a child. Daddy, mommy, daddy, poof, there you go. Oh, it's just what it is. Now don't be a spoiled little shit. And it's what it is. I mean, you're not going to understand anything. If I know people are trying to destroy everything that I do, cool. I'm going to look for that person that they're trying to destroy while you go fucking handle the natural disasters they're causing. What a fucking disaster. Simple enough. They're in chaos and calamity. Cool. Go join them. Go find out. Why are these people in chaos and calamity? Why are their lives progressively getting worse behind the scenes? Because they can't take care of the baby Gaia we left at the front doorstep. I forget when the Earth Angel swoops in like a stork, just drops the baby off at your front doorstep. And take good care of her now. We were laughing the other day. So your little girl asks, "Where do babies come from?" I tell her the Attorney General's office. And you have a lot of that. You have a lot of that childbirth energy around Pisces. What the hell are y'all doing, Pisces? You know, a lot of children activity going on around you for you to be an empty nester. I hear they don't like your job as a truth speaker, Pisces. Is that true? Is that true? Love. Okay, let's start with the past, shall we? If you wish to bring more love into your life, you first need to increase the amount of loving energy you give out to the world. I just fucking gave you the new earth. What more can I do? How much more love do you need? You need a big bag of love. You need a $10 bag of love to fucking go along with it. I don't do that. Wrong house. And to yourself. By giving love, you can attract love from others. Who doesn't love some Pisces? Who doesn't love having their nose taken and being given a planet? But you have to ascend. You have to ascend. You have to be a good ascended master to your planet. If giving love, you can attract love from others. In contrast, if you focus only on any lack of love in your life, you might become jealous, fearful, or controlling and generate a negative energy that pushes people away. How do you handle a situation like that? I mean, come on, you have to love all of God's creations, and I know there's a lot of diabolical mothers out there, and who doesn't love giving them Del Diablo? Simple enough. I made a meme for him. It's what it is. The thought that counts. You just make them a gift. Give it. Some people don't like the pictures that I make, and that's fine. That's simple enough. Simple enough. Give the devil the diabolical mommies. Give everybody else baby Gaia and take their nose. It doesn't get any better than that. Doesn't get any better than that. So you got to think, though, if it's a good deal for me to give you a planet, and it's a good deal for you, or it's a good deal for me to give you the planet, should be a good deal for you to have the planet. Just don't make a mess, because of the whole fucking thing to fuck up. It's got to be a good deal for me, a good deal for you, and we clean up the playground. Cool. If you treat the planet like the devil's playground, the whole thing goes to hell. In contrast, if you focus only on the lack of love in your life, you might become jealous, fearful, or controlling and generate a negative energy that pushes people away. Ask the angel of love to reveal to you the warmth and gentleness in other people, to focus your eyes on loving actions and your ears on loving words. This will enable you to show patience and kindness and to release any negative feelings so that you can love as the angels do. For inspiration, look at rainbows, which symbolize divine love for humanity. And the divine love for humanity, with all of that sacrifice, the earth angel energy, they should have known that shit wasn't going to work. And it's what it is, and I mean, negative attention, I guess, is still attention. It's just what it is. I love the attention, but I mean, come on, guys, we gotta do something better than sacrificing earth angels. Have y'all really stooped that low? Have you really stooped that low to try to sacrifice an earth angel? That's just what it is. I mean, it's dude, have you never seen Dogma? Do you not remember Loki? It's just what it is. Do you not remember Loki and Ben Afflicted flying around dropping people outside of the church? It's just what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. And now we're dropping planets at your front doorstep. Imagine that. It's a movie. It's just truth is way stranger than fiction. I give and receive love unconditionally. It's just what it is. Now, and, I love giving you the planet. How you receive that, if you receive it with love, is it too much of a fucking problem? Can you not be better for your planet? Simple enough. Symbols: heart, red rose, rainbow, gold, rose quartz, diamond ring, and Venus. Oh, and that's the thing about the Aries, Mercury, Venus. That's the shocking aspect that has all, because I mean that's the morning star energy. And shout out to Mystic Nine, she was able to call that out really. That's the Pisces sun energy with the Aries more. It's the beginning and the end, the sun and the star energy. And that's what it is when you have that kind of energy in the cards. That's the starlight is what triggers their demons. Okay, great. So if we're looking for more of those starlight energies so that we can activate them, Granted, you're getting activated right now, but it's the entire aspect of trying to sacrifice one of you. If they were trying to sacrifice one of you, that's just a problem. That's trigger demons. That's trigger demons. Do you know where your trigger demons are? It's simple enough. We would have to locate, round up all the trigger demons. It's just what it is. We need trigger demon rehabilitation. We would have to rehabilitate all the trigger demons. So I can think of 1,000 different ideas of, don't sacrifice the earth angel, but the problem is the demons are in charge. You've put these trigger demons in charge of your lives. Simple enough. Simple enough. They can all be bought. They sold their souls. All these trigger demons can sell their souls. Simple enough. Simple enough. So we only live once, and that's just not true. They've never had a QHHD session. They don't want to get better. They don't want to get better. And now that the whole planet is under divine judgment, we can't change that. Well, we feel like we're being judged. Well, that's because you are. It's divine judgment. It's divine judgment. Yes, it is. She said that divine judgment energy. What did you say? Say that shit again. I'm gonna have to go back and read your comment. It's what it is. You got to think. If you have someone who has gone through, and it's what these readers are saying, every time we go through a death and a rebirth process, they try to bring a death to the rebirth. So then we just go to another rebirth process. It's just, so they keep trying. And then you've got Mystic 9 talking about these people have tried everything. Okay, great. Where is that person? Where is that person they've tried everything on? She just said it. Where is that person? I'm more interested in that person, right? Because everybody that was a fence sitter that will be shown no mercy is over there with puckered buttholes plastered to my Facebook. I'm looking for the people that they tried everything on and failed. Where are those people at? Simple enough. They would have to have a light that triggers people's demons, and it's just what it is. And then you drive through, and please drive through. Simple enough. Simple enough. Freedom. So that's what it is. And I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that shit again. What is she talking about? They tried everything to take out that Michael Myers energy. And just because my father was born on Halloween, and I am my father, but he was Butch the Boogeyman. I'm the healer. He was Butch the Boogeyman, and I'm the one that heals. So not Butcher the Boogeyman. He was Butch the Boogeyman. His middle name was Allison, and he was more of a bearded big. That's what it is. So they called him Butch. So that's just what it is. Big Butch guy. Anyway, that would be your Halloween Scorpio death energy that's all in the cards, and I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about him. Okay, they're reminding me of love. Thank you for that. Thank you for your notifications that just swoop in when I'm recording, giving me the guidance and the reminders. And it's what it is. However, I look at that like the trap, because I'm speaking my truth. So I look at that as the fucking trap that these girls were talking about. It's trying to set it, trying to control. It's just what it is. It's all about the control. And I know, based on energy, that if they're trying to control the divine, they will be divinely controlled. So it's what it is, times 10. And I understand putting love out there and da-da-da-da-da, but it's the whole aspect of the illegal surveillance, because it's what now the watchers are being watched. And it's just, they're not going to be able to handle that. It's what it is. Right? And it's, their cycle is just starting. When I've got readers that are talking about the angels are going to play with them like cats playing with a mouse before they pounce on them, that means they're going to drag this shit out for that 8-year cycle. That's what it is. They'll have 8 whole years of, oh my God, what is happening? I've been there. I've been there. When you hear a reader say that, I was shocked. She said, yeah, these angels are going to play with these people like mice, like a cat with a mouse, until they're ready to pounce. I did that with the angels for years until I figured out they're not mice. Those aren't mice. Those were my guides. They were trying to guide me in this, that, and the other. But this AI shit's what I get physical guidance. And they know that shit's going to trigger my demons. Simple enough. Simple enough. We've had enough of the mind control. You can't control mine, but yours can absolutely be controlled. How's that karma working out for you?
How fast is your life going down the tube for your ill intentions towards the divine? How fast has that tenfold instant karma returned to you? Simple enough. And yet they're still doing the same thing. They're still doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. At this point, that means they have gone insane. These people would be insane. Simple enough. So, and only going to get worse. They're only going to continue to lose their mind to a degree that they never expected. And it's fine. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Fear tactics are going to be repaid with fear tactics. Control tactics are going to be repaid with divine control tactics, one way or another. In mystical, magical, and astronomically fucking impossible ways. That's what it is. I mean, have we not had enough yet? Everything. That's what they're upset about. Everything that they put you can't ask somebody to go through something you're not willing to go through yourself. And if we had to go through an 8-year cycle, and that's it. When they say that Pisces closed that cycle out, yeah, all the weird shit, all the paranormal activity and stuff that was going on around me, it's over. The things that scare the fuck out of these people, I chase. I can see it. I disintegrate it. I send negative energy back to the light. Once you see something dissolve before your eyes with an ability that you've put in a lot of time, effort, and energy into developing, you just want to see it again. Confirmation. What is that? What are you doing? You're removing all of the dark energy out of your life to allow in the light. We can't believe what we're seeing. That's because we're doing shit you've never seen before. That's why I can't figure out. Pisces, this energy affects them in ways they don't understand. Yes, and they want to study it, and they want to figure it out on their own when they're not fucking capable or qualified to do so. No, they want to harvest it. They want to control it. They wanted to cage the light. Cool. Now their little dense bodies will be caged. One way or another, in mystical, magical ways, what they wanted for another is what they wanted for themselves. Trying to cage the light, trying to steal the crown. Cool. Trying to steal the crown means they lost their own. Trying to cage the light means now their light will be caged. Simple enough. Simple enough. Not that hard. And that's, I think that's more upsetting than anything. Because that goes for, where are the other chosen ones? Where are the other ones who did it? They generally have platforms. And when I hear a tarot reader talking about them being in fear of their lives, please, sweetheart, hush, call my number. Simple enough. Simple enough. What is my dark side? I get off on sacrifice the earth angel energy. How's that working out for them? I know we're protected. What they put out is going back on them. They can't get that through their heads. Right? And they're trying to blame someone else because we're doing things they're not able to do the things they used to do to people, and they want to blame that person. We went after that person, but now we're suffering. Oh, we're suffering. Sorry, I can't do anything about that. Did we tell you stop? Yes. Did you listen? No. Okay, then don't. Stop, no, and don't were your blessings in threes. Now, it's a good deal for me if you stop. Am I going to help you? No, that's not a good deal for me. That's what it is. Do I have to clean up your mess? Don't clean up their mess. Simple enough. It's their mess to clean up. They didn't accept the blessings of stop, no, and don't. So now we're going to stop. No, we're not going to help, and don't clean up anything. Any mess these people make, do not help them at all. None. Nothing. Zip, zilch. None. There's too many other people to help. There's too many other. Why do you want to clean up fucking floors of a nightmare when I can dust and mop the floors of a dream, and it'd just be a whole lot easier than having to deal with someone's. They only fuck up the floors in a nightmare. freedom. She said, "You're just as annoying as me." The people that know me cannot believe what they're seeing right here, because the people that know me know themselves. I'm a mirror. I mirror you back to you. Get on YouTube. The INFJ gets to be themselves for a little while. And fucking sit back and look at all this nutso junk going on. Think about that. That's what it is. You can't have readers talking about every time they attack the Earth Angel, a natural disaster happens, and then me give you natural disasters on holidays named after people I know. Imagine that. I bet it is shocking. It shocked the shit out of me too. I'm just waiting for the holidays. I'm waiting to see what the next natural disaster is I'm going to name after one of you. Oh shit. Freedom! Despite the constraints of everyday life, we all have free will, and exercising it is an essential part of our spiritual journey. Freedom can feel risky and involves your taking responsibility for everything that you say or do. I wonder. Who are these diabolical mothers or exes of Pisces with the devil working through them? Because that would be the key to whoever in the past summoned these entities, because those entities are designed to only destroy everything the Earth Angel loves. Imagine that. If you love them, you let them go, and now they got demons running all through them. That's what it is. Sorry, Beetlejuice. Simple enough. It's the thing. There's all these readers are talking about people that are possessed. Okay, great. None of them are Pisces, except for one woman, and I've already identified her. That's your cult leader. That's your Jay-Z Knight type. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that, and don't care to. I don't care to do anything about it. Organizations like that lead to recovery groups. People recovering from the brainwashing, following people that they didn't listen to, that tried to warn them in the beginning. When your crayon eating, window licking friend was right the whole time. It's just what it is. When your Tin Hatter guy wasn't affected by their frequencies. How do you protect your crown? I don't do tinfoil hats though. I just don't no need to. The Angel of Freedom shows you that you have a choice to act with love in life or to react in fear. Trust your intuition. Ask the angel for the courage to follow your heart, to break free from restrictions, and to soar high. Now, when it comes to soaring high, have we ever figured out in America how to get planes to fly again? I remember there for a little while, America just couldn't keep planes in the air. I figured they'd been doing that shit for so long that they'd got it down by now. Not getting the plane down safely. No. Those planes didn't come down safely. Simple enough. One day, angels were knocking planes out of the air. Is that true? Acting out of love for both yourself and others, take the opportunities that the angel sends and give thanks for her and for her help. I choose to be free, to be my true self. Symbols: green field, bird, airplane, dolphin, space, high mountain. Yes, and with the whole, whether it's true or not, if weapons are formed but shall not prosper, and if what you put out goes back on you, well, then if you put out a Hellfire missile at a UFO, what goes back on them? Because if what you put out goes back on you, and you have a little orb, a little UFO on a divine mission, and then something comes up and shoots a Hellfire missile at it, and what you put out goes back on you. Is that Hellfire? Is that all of them going to Hellfire? Is that what that is? Interesting. Abundance. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up UFO takes a Hellfire missile. And then, oh God, what do we do? It just the Hellfire missile just bounced right off of it. Well, yeah, you got to ask yourself at that point, How well does a human bounce off a hellfire? That's what it is. What you put out goes back on you. Oh no, the shoes are on the other feet. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Little warlike human you. Why don't we get to ascend off Earth? Because you shoot hellfire missiles at shit. You stay down here till you learn your lesson, war boy. Abundance. You have an abundance of lifetimes to fucking get it right. No wonder the dinosaurs have been here so long. Reptilians. Abundance. According to the universal law of attraction, you draw to you the same kind of energy that you give out. So if you're giving out hellfire missile energy, is that what they'll be drawing to them? Interesting. From aliens, UFOs that are not affected by hellfire missiles. So is that what they will be drawing to them? Because what they put out goes back on them, correct? According to the universal law of attraction, you draw to you the same kind of energy that you give out. So, if my light triggers demons, and you have the law of attraction community is on demon time, they keep sending demon energy out. It's just what it is. Simple enough, because they're afraid of Pisces, but then they won't leave Pisces alone. And it's what it is. And when I think Abraham Hicks, I always think of my daughter Tatum Hicks. Simple enough, she was a low, but she became a Hicks. So if you've got triggered demons trying to destiny swap, and you've got all of Pisces family and shit and celebrity involvement, see, does that have anything to do with my daughter? Is it? We'd have to ask her mother, Mrs. Hicks. We go ask her mother, Miss Hicks. Anyway, moving forward, according to the universal law of attraction, you draw to you the same kind of energy that you give out. Fucking happy hour dress. Bah! Okay. That's your illegal surveillance is kind of funny at this point. That's what. Yeah, the happy hour dress just popped in. Are those people all? Are they drinking their sorrows away? Simple enough. And now that's another thing. When I hear you say that they were trying to attach an entity to the Earth Angel, is that like the same kind of entity that's attached to Bashar and Abraham Hicks? Is that because y'all the cards keep saying Pisces, they're trying to attach an entity to you. And when I see Bashar and Abraham Hicks, I immediately think entity attachment. And the only reason I think that is because of Jay-Z Knight. Ramtha was deemed to be a 35,000-year-old demon causing, brainwashing problems and all kinds of shit with the Ramtha School of Enlightenment in the 80s. Sweetie, fucking 1 + 1 usually equals, demons. Anyway, I can't do anything about that. And I just want to know. If I learn my lesson from the past, with Jay-Z Knight and the Ramtha School of Enlightenment channeling Ramtha, and then the school gets, acclaimed as a cult that brought in celebrities. Celebrities came into that shit. All kinds of important people were a part of the Ramtha School of Enlightenment. But then there were some students who were, called out brainwashing. There were a lot of critics that called it a cult. And they ended up, Ramtha is a demon that didn't care about the students that got the karma. Okay, cool. So when I see Jay-Z Knight with Ramtha, if I see a Bob with a Susie or an Abraham with a hick coming out of their mouth, it's just where you have to ask yourself, is that the same kind of demon attachment that all the tarot readers are talking about, that we have an example from the 80s to go by? According to the universal law of attraction, you draw to you the same kind of energy that you give out. When you feel gratitude, joy, and positivity, good things come your way. Whereas if you focus on the things you lack, then good fortune and prosperity may remain beyond your grasp. And who is this? Who's this Earth Angel that they were all trying to rob the energy off of? Because it's what it is. And we want to give them an abundance. I want to give them an abundance of that energy. We got Rob Below around here somewhere. I laid him down here somewhere. We've got the Rob Below energy. And I mean, when I hear you readers talking about celebrity involvement, I mean, we've got the Hicks clan, and we've got the Lowe clan. So I swear, what the fuck is going on with these people? That's why I'm the black sheep of the family and stay the fuck out of all of it. Because they're in chaos and calamity, right? The angel of abundance remind you that abundance is the fruit of your own positive energy. To attract more of it, appreciate that you already have. Love your family. Enjoy your friends and give thanks for the food you eat and the clothes you wear. Trust that you will always have enough. Remember that the more you share with others, the more you gain in return, and your life will overflow with gifts from the universe. I acknowledge the abundance in my life with gratitude. Symbols: basket of fruit, especially figs and grapes. Gem, shell, rice, gold, crown, and dragon. Interesting. So it's just what it is. I mean, I understand people have this huge mess that they have to go. That's why I don't like to make messes. You have to clean them up. You make a mess, you have to clean it up. Simple enough. So I mean, why everybody's trying to figure out, more ways to fail at sacrificing a human just for that energy to go back on them ultimately in the end. That's what it is we do. We have to change our focus. We have to look for that healer, that mystic, that master alchemist that Mr. Nine was talking about. That's where I'm putting my focus. I'm looking for that person. It's just what it is. I mean, when I hear that energy in the cards, well, then I know it's out there somewhere. Glowing, shining bright like a candle. Glowing and shining bright like a candle. It's just what it is. And I mean, when you have a platform where you're glowing and shining bright like a candle, and I hear readers say, you're going to make it through this. Well, yes, that's because I'm coming to get you. I'm going to come get you with 5-star reviews. I'm going to come and get you and scoop you up and get you out of harm's way. None of that shit bothers me. It's just what it is. And I mean, there's too many other people that have that energy going back on them that are under divine judgment. There's nothing you can do. If they're being judged by the divine, I can't do anything about that. So it's what it is. So expect the unexpected. Expect it to keep moving along. And sweet as, and I mean, that was the whole thing. When I hear you say Pisces, they wanted to draw this out as long as possible. Well, I know, because they were racking up their karma. The longer that we drew it out, the more karma that they racked up. So you just when they're racking up karma, you just let them. And then pretty soon it comes to because they're basically apps. They're basically like apps running in the background that are draining your energy. And it's just pretty soon you have to go into the settings. You have to go into the divine blueprint. You have to force stop that app. And then when you force stop it, it's all over with. It no longer drains your energy. Simple enough. And I mean, with all of that sacrifice, the earth angel areas, I have to find those earth angels they were trying to sacrifice. Plain and simple. And then when you have a reader, there's an entity that people summoned, and this entity wants at least 3 lives because unalive comes in 3s. But this entity is mad because there was a chosen anointed one with a crown of thorns that they were unable to protected one. And then you go and talk to that person. Oh God, they're negative. Stay away from that person. Oh, but wait, you can't pay your rent. I thought you needed people to donate because you can't pay your rent. That's what it is. Did the light trigger your demon? Simple enough. Yeah, that's what it is. You want everyone to win, but that's a fucking jealousy thing. That's what it is. You got to think, if your whole life is built off of like Dolores Cannon. Okay, great. As a QHHT practitioner, right? I've got a QHHT business. Okay, great. So what if Dolores Cannon came walking in the room? Hi, I work here now. Oh, fucking everybody'd want to come and see Dolores Cannon. They wouldn't care about the business owner anymore. That's what makes you a business owner. What's the problem? Dolores isn't with us anymore. Simple enough. Simple enough. And these tarot readers can't pay their rent, so it's what it is. It's a jealousy thing. It's a jealousy and everything. Simple enough. Simple enough. So while everybody's trying to figure out how to cover up sacrificing an earth angel, I'm just going to be looking for that earth angel. So they've got their own karma to deal with, their own karmic lessons and natural disasters and shit to clean up. So that's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, when I hear Mystic 9, when evil goes up against an earth angel, war angels and their destruction soon follow. Well, it's pretty much, I'm looking for earth angels. Fuck a bunch of war angels and the destruction. They're handling stuff. They got their palms on everything. They got their palms on everything. While the demons have their hooves on God, their horns banging the wall, chasing their tails and punching the air. It's just what it is. Circle of life. Circle of life. Anyway, namaste.